Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, everyone, for staying until 5:30. I know many of you started 8:30 this morning. It's a very long day, but it really demonstrates your passion for green finance. I think you guys are true leaders in green finance. Now, let me just take 3 or 4 minutes. I won't stay too long, as I myself need to fly back to Beijing right after this, on a couple of key takeaways that I think are important from the forum today. Number one, I think we successfully bridged the industry with regulators today. So we provided a lot of insight for policy dialogues, especially with the Financial Secretary, the HKMA, FSTB, FSDC, and the SFC on a range of issues, including green banking principle, disclosure, and many others. Now, one key message which I took, not so much from the discussion with them, but from the questionnaires that we posted early this morning. Do you remember the 5 options that we asked you to pick which one is most important for advancing green finance here? And most people picked regulations, which really means that we're asking these guys, the regulators, to do more. And that pressure is very important. I see that from the answer from Ashley. You were pushed to answer the question when the SFC or Hong Kong Exchange will be publishing mandatory disclosure requirement. I think that push is very important. We need to continue to push them so that the speed of Hong Kong moving towards a green finance hub, I think, will be accelerating going forward. The second key message is really we're witnessing lots of innovations in Hong Kong, and we issued 3 Hong Kong GFA reports this morning, including the Guide to Green Bond Market, the Green Bond Environmental Impact Assessment, and also ESG disclosure, which really reflects the collective efforts from all the industries on how to build capacity in assessing greenness of the corporates. And more impressive, I think, it's this afternoon, the last session, which I heard from Vanessa and Rahul. They are producing products like crazy, every day, every week. And also, I think the demonstration effect of Natixis risk weighting exercise, I think it's massively important. I've been trying to push the central banks and regulators to consider reducing risk weights starting from a year ago. Very few reactions so far from the central banking communities because concerns the lack of data, lack of evidence for proving the difference between the green and brown assets in terms of probability of defaults and so on. But at the industry level, we're now seeing a real example of this is durable. I think it's going to spread to many other institutions globally. That's why I think it's hugely important that this is coming out, actually announced here in Hong Kong as part of our contribution to the global green finance community. The third key takeaway is the Greater Bay Area collaboration opportunity, which we discussed a lot this morning. And as I said, we are planning to do 4 projects which will benefit the entire Greater Bay Area, including the waste processing project, the green building project, the water project, and also green supply chain project. But I do ask everybody here in the association and also our friends from Macau, Guangdong, and Shenzhen to come up with new ideas. We don't need to host only 4 projects. We can host more projects. If you have more ideas in the coming few months, come to us. And we'll try to put into the platform, which I hope will be announced or officially launched in early part of next year. And we were just discussing in the lunchtime with our counterparts in Guangdong and in Shenzhen. Very likely, I think, one of these places, either Guangzhou or Shenzhen, will be on a rotating basis hosting the platform for the first year. And in that place, I don't know which one, maybe Guangzhou or maybe Shenzhen, will be announcing the launch of the platform. And we hope we will be announcing a couple of projects, and on the sort of ongoing basis, we'll be adding new projects, which will be really managed by our teams. So anyone, your company wants to host and develop project, let us know, and we'll organize working groups for you around the Greater Bay Area. And just the last point, really advertisement on the association. Since most of you are members, but I do recognize a couple of members have brought friends to the forum today. So if you are interested in joining Hong Kong Green Finance Association, we have a lot of services. We have our website, which hosts a lot of green finance-related information. We send newsletters on activities, and we do a lot of events such as this and workshops. And also, we have 7 working groups, which are working on different aspects of the green finance market, including green bonds, green insurance, green Belt and Road, and so on and so forth. So you can join these working groups and find opportunities for collaboration with your counterparts in the community. And also, we do matchmaking, not boys and girls, but projects and finance. I think that's also important for your business. So once again, thank you all for joining us today and for supporting the association. And we look forward to seeing you at least next year, probably in the same place for annual event. But in between, we have many, many events which we hope you will join. Now it's a cocktail. And do you need to announce anything for the cocktail?
We have our new logo. We will show at the back end. We uplifted a little bit, but please show the logo. Yeah. Yes, it's similar, but it's more neat and advanced. And
great.
Yes.
Let me propose that we give ourselves a big round of applause for the success of Forum. Thank you very much. Enjoy the cocktail.